Just wanted to take a quick minute and say welcome back to Lies of P DLC. And I honestly believe this is one of the best Souls likes I have ever played. It's the best Souls like out there, and it's honestly better than some from software games. So I just wanted to say that this part is very important and it has a lot of story related content, cutscenes, and there are also a lot of books and notes that I'm going to be reading in this part specifically. So it might be a long part, like more than 30 minutes, but I'm going to still try and make it short and summarized for you guys. But I also want there to be a bit of combat. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. And yeah, without any further delay, let's begin. I hope you enjoy and I hope you're all doing well. Excited to continue this game today. I want to teleport and see if I can give this man, yeah, I think we can. We give this man his beer. And if I had to guess, he's probably going to die and then maybe we get a key from him because there was a weathered key that we were supposed to that we need in order to complete some in order to enter a certain building.
It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need. Ah, good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat? Did the brat crack a grin? Oh, I bet he did. It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory with the beer I saved for this day.
The old fisherman never took the ski off, not when fixing the nets or going out to sea. This guy could have given the entire village hope, you know? Because while everyone wanted to die, he went out and did something like this, and I guess he was, trying to prove a point. Oh jeez, who is this? Old fisherman's letter to my beloved Clara. The day you collapsed coughing up blue blood still haunts my nightmares. At first I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remembered the words you spoke to me, a shabby fisher, on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat Manolin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I will always return to you. I had to let the guy die happily, you know? I didn't want to tell him that everyone in the village was dead. That would have been really, really sad. How do I get out again? I think it's through here. Yeah, okay. Kind of feels like this is a boss arena. Oh, that was a grab. Okay, nice. So this thing ate the whale. That's insane. I remember seeing that fish in the trailer. I thought it was a boss. And you know what's funny is in the trailer they fought it using the bow, but of course I guess they cut the clip on that one because I don't know if it's possible to actually hit it properly or fight it efficiently with a bow. Oh shit.
The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krat, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect.
Eugenie.
My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
I wanna talk to him about his sister though. Like, why won't the game let me do that? Like, it's so sad. Like, I wish there was a way we could tell him we are from the future and convince him, you know? So the Rose Estate is in this direction. I like that.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary Stalker is nearby.
Oh, it's the blood, huh?
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket. How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me? I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you? Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
Okay, let me make a small comment. I expected her reaction to be a bit more surprised because she looked at our face and then she was like, "You look familiar." I don't know if she realizes I'm a puppet. Maybe she does, but at the same time, you'd expect her reaction to be much more. Uh, it was a lot. Sorry, it was a lot more tame than I expected. I thought like she'd have a lot of questions, like thinking that maybe Carlo is still alive or something like that. But anyway, let's move on.
All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me.
Alright, so she doesn't realize we are a puppet. Imagine we fight her at the end. She's getting the disease. I don't know if she'll take like a cure that will turn her into something else. I don't think we can save her, sadly, but I was hoping for that outcome when I got into this DLC.
We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key.
Since I have the key.
You and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates.
I have the key, right? Yeah.
The key? What? How? You must be Park Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
True.
This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path. Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Alright, damaged poster. A defaced poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn out where Romeo's eyes should be. On one part of the poster, map shown path leading to the Rose Estate is drawn in red ink. Alright. What's this? Leia's will.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
So I guess she was recording this shortly before we found her.
We need to follow her.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
Usually they follow me, but now I have to keep up with her. Whoa!
Hold their attention.
Oh, she has a health bar. I didn't even notice that. She stole my kill.
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Relax. We have time. We have until the credits roll for you to die. So. What the? Are you seeing this? She does not
Not
move.
too shabby.
The way she moves is it's crazy. Don't you notice I fight like you? Don't you notice? Throwing objects
You
are
have some
ready.
skill. You must have had a good teacher.
She doesn't even recognize her own fighting style. It must be the
It's this way.
petrification disease.
Quickly.
Oh wait, actually, I've just realized she probably thinks I look familiar and had a tame reaction simply because maybe she can't see properly. Her fighting style is so cool. I hope, because if we do end up fighting her, we have to get those abilities.
It's this way. Quickly.
She's all like, you must have a good teacher. My G, you were my teacher.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar.
I like how we as a character are just quiet about it, you know? Like, we know everything, but we're like, we'll wait till she figures it out on her own. Bro, she wiped...
Don't you dare die on me! Not bad. You did well. Let's go. We don't have much time.
You saw she wiped them all out, right? Like, I think it's cool that it actually happened like that, and the enemies were moving in a non-scripted way.
Still fight. Then prepare yourself.
Don't die. This is the end of the
Have we met
DLC.
before by some chance?
I'm also not answering any of them.
Die!
Jesus Christ, leave some for me. Let me get that. Let me get that. I think I got that. She's gonna find out who we are at the end when she dies.
Keep moving. We just need to cross this bridge. Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
Yo, this girl is powerful.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Her attack actually gave me iframes. The enemies hit me, but the attacks just went through.
Meet your head. I'm almost there. Don't you dare die on me.
Brother. This seems like the end of the DLC, and if it is, it's a real nice climactic
Romeo.
build-up.
I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry.
Oh Leia, I feel so bad for her, you know?
Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving.
What happened to Romeo
It's
in
this
our
way.
timeline
Quickly.
though? He became a puppet as well.
Here, I have the key. We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
You know what I just realized is we are going to get her weapon. I saw the one of her special attacks being used back there. It was an attack that I saw in the trailer.
I'm sorry. Head on inside. I'll be right behind you.
Of course, when I say something like this, I don't...
What happened here? Wait, could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo. You never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
This is messed up. I thought maybe we would get a chance to save him, so this is what happened to him all along. Master Leia, by the time you read this letter, I'll be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I am acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I'll bring you some coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Blood spattered photo. Photograph of a young man whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible. Arlecchino is messed up. Oh my goodness.
No. It's okay. You'll be okay. Get up. I need to get up. I must find him. Get up. I need to get up. I must find him. You deserve to be happy. No. It's okay. You'll be okay. Romeo.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
You know, initially I thought Arlecchino somehow elongated his arms and did that. Then I saw that, no, it's just, tied up to the end of the cloth, but I don't even know what to say. I don't want to speak anymore. On the potential of the murderer puppet. To the most horrible, Sir Simon. The second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, the puppet is small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. By the way, I read that as most horrible instead of most honorable. I went back, like, I'm sitting very far from my screen, so apologies if I butcher some of these simple words. When we procured the puppet, it was severely damaged. Sorry, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs, because it was so thoroughly destroyed. Even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, puppet manager. They are suffering. A petition to the order, to the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinus. First, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I have confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer. Procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer. Okay, a heinous thing tainted with blood, and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. Sorry if you hear that noise outside. I'm going to mute my mic in a second. I have heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it's too late, you must take action, sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. Okay, I'm going to mute my mic for a second. There's noise outside. She's gone. So there was a picture that actually, she said it was the one on the locket. She said it was the last copy they had, but there's actually this one, so perhaps we can give it to her. My family, they're everything to me. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming of age party. Leia, Carlo, and Romeo. Sophia's diary. Oh, this petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear, frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want? Also, this is how Simon captured her.
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
Okay, another letter. So, the first part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend, Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day, I can't recognize this world. I was intolerant. An ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation, only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Venini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was in vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine, and my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille thought there was still hope. Worlds even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble. Hold on. I'm so sorry, there's just so much noise outside. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet no matter how hard I try to remember, now it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering the loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Mona Charity House, the child grew up happily, I think. I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable. And yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend, Giuseppe. Alright, so, Jesus, there's still so much noise outside. I apologize. I'm going to end the video here. And I think I'll continue next time when there isn't so much noise, when I can talk, because I know we are reaching the finale of this uh, DLC. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. It was really sad, knowing the story from the beginning, trying to understand it, and it does a really good job. I was hoping there would be like a good ending, but nah. The last two stories in games that I've really liked that I've played, both this and Clair Obscure, very sad to be honest. I know there will be some, it will be like a happy ending, like a bittersweet ending, that type of thing. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next part, which will maybe be the last one, who knows. And I plan on making the last one long. I don't plan on cutting it down to only 20 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, if the next one is the last one, then I'll see you for the final part. Bye.